Good afternoon, all. Welcome to the today's webinar session. I am really sorry to say that today I have some internet issue. Technical reason, the internet issue, I am not able to start on time. So let's start the session right now. Today we are going to discuss about what is GST return filing and how to file GST returns from Busy, as well as how to do the reconciliation from Busy software. So this is the today's subject. First part of the webinar, we will discuss about the presentation PPT. So that what is reconciliation, what is filing, and all those things we will discuss about over the PPT. After that, we will see the practical session. Next, finally, we will take the question and answer session. Okay. Let's start the session right now. Myself, Suraj Nair, I'm part of Team Busy. And first of all, we will see the topic of the webinar. Today, we will see the introduction about the GST returns, GST return forms. What are the GST returns available in Indian GST taxation system? That we will see. Who should file GST return? How to file GST return from Busy, from various methods we are having here. So one by one, we will discuss today. Next is benefits of GST returns from Busy. What are the benefits we are having from Busy to upload the GST returns? That we will see. Finally, we will see the implementation and practical session. These are the topics we will discuss today. So second thing is GST reconciliation. So we'll see the introduction about GST reconciliation and kinds of GST reconciliation. That is what type of reconciliation we are having in our GST, that we will see. Mismatches, what are the mismatches it's occurred while doing the reconciliation, that we will discuss. Why GST reconciliation is very much important, so that we will see. Next is how to do GST reconciliation and benefits of reconciliation. These all are the topics of the reconciliation related. One by one we will see today. Let's start the session. What is GST return? So I think all of you know about GST filing, GST returns, everything. But while starting the session, once again, I will explain the same. First of all, GST has been implemented 2017 July month, correct? So that time the GST department will introduce the GST taxation system for the Indian country. So later on, GSTR-1, GSTR-3B filing, they have been introduced. So after that, there is a lot of changes, a lot of filing systems. They have been changed various times. But now currently we are having the filing system of GSTR on monthly basis, as well as GSTR-3B for the monthly basis. Okay, this is for the regular taxpayers. And composition taxpayers, they have different type of GST returns that we will see later. So generally, GST returns is nothing but all the business entities who all are registered under the GST system, that all have to be filed the GST returns on monthly or quarterly basis, correct? This will contains their sales information, purchase information, payment of tax, input tax, output tax, etc. So this is the GST return. So sorry, again the same technical problem. So let's start the points now. So this is the GST returns. Okay, all of you clear about the GST returns. Next is type of GST returns. There are two types of tax type dealers, that is regular dealer as well as composition dealer. For the regular dealers, they have the GSTR-1 return filing. So it contains the sales information, and GST-3B filing. It contains the input and output consolidatory. It is a sales and purchase consolidated summary. For the regular tax, to the GSTR-9 for the annual return purpose. And just 9C will be, this is the audit form. So they have to file. And for the composition tax, they have to file the GSTR-4. It contains the sales information of the composition taxpayer, and 9A for the annual return for the composition seller. For the other business type entity, they have to file GSTR-5, 6, 7, 8, 9, etc. And GSTR-9B, this comes for the e-commerce platform sellers. They have to file GSTR-9B for their annual return purpose. And ITC-04 will be there. This is for the job work holder. Any of the entities they are selling they are doing the job work, then they have to file. Even some of the auto drop returns, that is GST 2B and 4A. It contains 2A contains the purchase and inward summary, and 2B contains in the particular report, and 4A for the composition taxpayer report. These are the auto returns, system generated reports that is available by the GSTR portal. You have logged in your particular GST portal using your credential, then this report will get into your portal. So these are different types of GST, and let's move to this is the important generation of GSTR-1. So this is having the various type of GSTR-1 e-return, direct upload, JSON, CSV file, etc. So using so this is the direct upload, and next one is what is GST reconciliation. So all of you know about GST reconciliation. GST reconciliation is a process through which a taxpayer comes to know about the discrepancy between his books of accounts and GST returns. So normally GST reconciliation is required. Why? Because suppose any of the they have to GSTR-1, otherwise buyer will not get input tax credit. ITC will not get. That first we have the reconciliation. So if you did reconciliation in your budget, then you can able to know that which seller they cannot file this return, or they cannot show the value to the GST department. Able to check the process. This is called GST reconciliation. So it is important. So January 1st, 2022 onwards, government GST department will decide that they have to match 100% data. Otherwise, this is very much important. So if the reconciliation time you will got any kind of mismatches or any mismatch of invoice number or values, anything, means you can redirect to your sellers that this kind of mismatch is your GST upload time. You can correct the same. Then only you will get the ITC benefit. And claiming excess credit and incorrect values. Suppose some of the sellers, what they do is they will show the incorrect values. They sold the goods of 1 lakh rupees and they will show the 50,000 rupees in values in their GSTR-1. That time 50,000 ITC benefit you will not get. So that purpose we have to do the reconciliation. And notice from department. Suppose if you are not one second. Yeah, notice from department. Suppose in any case, if you are did the mismatch uploading, if you did the wrong uploading data, then the department will give you a notice. Will give you the notice saying that So this particular entry, you will upload the wrong entries. You have to pay the interest for that, or you have to pay the penalty for that particular transactions or value. So this kind of notice you can receive. So to avoid the notice for the same notice from the department side, you have to do the reconciliation by yourself. This is the importance. Next is avoid duplicate or ineligible ITC. So this is very much important. Suppose sometime what happened, the seller, they can upload the duplicate data or any particular duplicate transaction entry, transaction value, then you cannot able to trace it accurately. If you did the reconciliation, then you can able to see the particular duplicate entries. Identify habitual default supplier. So this is very much important. Some of the sellers, they are habitually they are doing this kind of false uploading. So due to if you are doing the reconciliation, means you can easily identify that kind of entries and that kind of, you can find out that kind of suppliers and you can warn for him. Just you can warn for him. This is the use of this reconciliation. Next is missing the invoices. Suppose any of the invoices they are if they are missing, means you can easily find out the missing invoices and you can inform the information to him. Next is avoid to claim ITC on same invoices multiple times. Some of the seller, they are doing the ITC claim that is multiple times. Then you can find the particular wrong entries in the reconciliation. So these are the few of the importance. I hope all of you clear about this. Let's move to some other topic, that is common errors. So here, while doing the reconciliation, we will find some of the common errors by our side, that is missing of invoices, duplication date period, incorrect invoice number, incorrect GSTN of the customer, incorrect amounts, incorrect rate of GST. These are the few common errors we are found in the reconciliation. So next is benefits from busy software. So just a second, I'll change my internet connection. Yeah. Next is benefits from busy software. We have some of the very much powerful feature in our busy software. Let's discuss one by one. First thing is validate and search GST number and HSN online. That is, we have the provision to validate our GST number through the busy itself. We have the multiple GST number validation, or as well as single GST number validation. And also we have the HSN code validation itself, busy software. So next is error checking tool within busy. We have the error checking tool, powerful error checking tool we have here. So within using this error checking tool, we can easily find out any of the mismatches or any of the HSN code error or GST number error while uploading your GSTR return. Third point is automatic reconciliation or adjustment of tax. So in your GST summary, you can view the GST summary screen report. So in that you will get the information about input tax GST, output tax GST, GST payable, ITC, RCM, etc. As well as we have the F4 shortcut key. Using the F4 shortcut key, you can adjust the tax amounts, right? RCM amount, input output adjustment. So payment of tax adjustment automatically on journal voucher will be posted by the software. Fourth point is check return filing status. So you can easily find the supplier return filing status. So if you have any kind of doubt about the return filing of the supplier, then you can easily check the return filing from the status by the busy software. No need to ask to the supplier. So here itself we are having the option. Next is GSTR-1, 2A, 2B, 3B automatic download and reconciliation facility will be there. Using this utility, you can easily download the GSTR data as well as you can do the reconciliation by yourself. Multiple e-return types will be there. There is different types of e-return types will be there. Direct upload, Excel, CSV, JSON, as per government template, etc. So next is IFF return. All of you know about IFF return. If any of the taxpayer, if their turnover is below 5 crore rupees, then they can choose the option to file the quarterly return monthly filing system, QRMP system. So under the QRMP system, what they have to do, they have to upload the B2B invoices monthly basis. Okay. Not only B2, not no any other entries, they have to upload the B2B invoices entries on the particular monthly basis, and they have to upload the GSTR-1 on the quarterly basis. So this is called IFF return. So we have the IFF return direct upload provision within the software itself. We can use the utility here. Common mistakes and audit report we have here. Using the common mistake report, you can easily identify the for any of the party if they don't have the GST number, or in your data, any of the parties, the GST number will be not saved. Then you can easily identify using this common mistake utility. Also, if any of the transaction, if you are not applied the GST tax rate, then you can easily identify that mistakes from using this common mistake option. Monthly ITC tagging as per GSTR-2A2B, we have the utility to tag the monthly ITC amount as per your GSTR-2A2B. So this we have. Next is all GST registers and GST summary reports will available with the busy software. Any of the report, if you want about regarding this GST related report, you can view the report in the software. Okay. Checking status of purchase invoice as per GST. So this is very much important. So as per the GST, you can check the purchase invoice status. We have the F6 shortcut keys. We have the particular report, particular view in using this F6 shortcut key. You can use this F6 shortcut key in your ledger report, purchase register, claim, ITC claim register, etc. Just press the F6 key and you can view the ITC eligible status, GSTR-2A2B status, and tax return status, etc., using the F6 key. So these are the some of the benefits about from busy. So you can get the benefit of this of the benefits from the busy. So let's move to the another presentation slide. This is the auto downloading settings here. First, you can see the above the screenshot. You can see that there is a manage API access you have to do for your particular GST department portal. First, what you have to do, you have to go to the Google Chrome browser, then you can log in your particular GST department portal using your credentials. Later on, you can click on Services tab. Then you will get the Manage API Access option. Here you can enable Manage API request. Yes. Then you can give the duration of 30 days. So duration of 30 days, then you can save the configuration. So this is you have to do for the auto downloading purpose. Next, you have to come to the busy software. Here under the administration menu, you will get the feature and option. Under this feature option, you will get the GST and VAT tab. Click on the GST and VAT tab. Then you will get this kind of window. In this window, you have to specify your GST portal username. So all of you know about your GST portal username. So that if you don't know about the GST portal username, then you have to ask your auditors, etc. They have the username. Then you can specify the username in the into the software. Then what happened? Auto downloading facility, it will work by the busy software. So next, auto downloading, that provision, that window will be like this. You have to select the mode. That is two type of mode will be there. One is auto, another is manual. Just click on the mode, whatever you want. Suppose if you select the auto mode, then you can the software will download the GSTR-2A2B data automatically by the software. So next, click on the download tab. Click on the download button for the month wise. Then what happened? Then busy will download the particular 2A2B data. So this is the auto download method. Next is manual method. You can see. So manual method, you have to download the JSON file manually by the portal. Then you'll get the JSON file. Then that JSON file will be uploaded. Then JSON file path will be, you have to give here. So by clicking the folder option, then what happened? Busy will import the particular JSON. So this is the manual download method. Here you can see the reconciliation of the data window. In this window, the particular mismatched data will be shown in the red color, and matched data will be shown in the blue color. So this is the reconciliation window. So in this data, if you found any kind of mismatches, then you can correct the mismatch entries. Then you can see once again, you can reconcile the data. Okay, so this is the reconciliation. Let's move to the practical session. Okay, so let's move to the practical session. This is our busy software. I can open my company here. This is my company. First, we will see about how to do the GST returns and filing from busy software. So I can show you about that. So this is my software. First thing what we have to do, we have to enable the configuration. Under the administration menu, we have the configuration tab. Here we have the feature and option. Just click on the GST and VAT. The GST and VAT, you can specify the portal username here. Once you specify the portal username, just remember that you can save the configuration, otherwise the portal name will not save. Then come back to the previous menu. Here, go to the transaction. Under the transaction menu, we have the GST miscellaneous utilities. Here we have different types of GST utilities. The first thing what you have to do, you have to validate GST number online. So if you did the validation here, then you can able to know that any of the GST number is wrong in your data. So you can use the multiple GST number validation option. Then busy will give the information about all the GST number. Here you can select all, then press the OK button. It will take hardly 5 to 10 seconds. Depend upon your data, so it will take the time. Now I'm having some limited customer data, so that's why the validation will be completed more fastly. So you can see here there is one particular party GST number is invalid. That GST number is cancelled. Okay, it will indicates in red color. Okay, it is indicated in red color. So you can run this validation feature, then you can able to see any of the GST number is correct or not. You can able to see here. After did the validation, you can come to the validate HSN online. Here we have the multiple utilities, that is the multiple methods, single HSN and multiple HSN. Once you can validate the HSN code here and select all the HSN code and run the utility. Is there any HSN code is not incorrect, then that will be shown in that status will be shown here, invalid. You can see here, this is the invalid HSN code. Once you found the error, you can correct the HSN code, go to the item master modification, then you can modify the item master. Okay, so this is the validation option. So why I'm saying this validation means, before starting your GST returns, once you can verify and once you can validate your data, then you can start the valid return filing. Otherwise, sometime what happened in any GST number is invalid, means you cannot able to file the GST returns. Okay, this is the purpose of validation. Next, you come back to the display menu. Under the display menu, we have the GST reports. Here you can view the GST summary report. In the GST summary report, we have the GST summary screen report. You can view the GST summary screen report on the particular date range. Starting date, ending date, you can specify. Then the report will be like this. Here, all of you know that what is input GST. Input GST is nothing but your purchase GST. Output GST is nothing but your sold product GST. Okay. Here you can able to see all kind of values, that is GST summary values. First, you can see input GST, the taxable amount is 10,000, and output GST taxable amount is 15,76,325. And the last column, you can able to see the total tax amount. How much is the total input GST total tax amount? 1,200. And output GST total tax amount is 1,89,159. Correct? So this is the input output GST related information, as well as you can see the ITC adjustment related values, RCM adjusted related values, output GST, regular tax payment, if anything will be there, that will becomes here. And finally, you can see the GST payable amount here. In this GST payable amount, what happened? Output GST minus input GST. Let me tell you one example here. Suppose you are having one business. You have purchased one particular product for the amount of 100 rupees. So that time you are paid the GST of 18%. Then how much is the value? 18 rupees is the value, correct? You can that is your input GST. After that, that particular product you can sold anyone, means then if you are sold that product in 200 rupees, then you have collected 36 rupees GST amount. So in your hand 36 rupees will be there. You are already paid 18 rupees. Then 36 minus 18 rupees is how much? 18 rupees. This is your GST payable amount. This is your GST payable amount. That amount will be shown in this GST payable, that particular row. You can see here 1,09,212 is the IGST and 39,373 is the CGST, and 39,373.50 is the SGST, and total tax is 1,87,959. So this amount we have to pay to the government. This is called GST return. How to file the this amount to the government? How to show this amount to the government? You have to show in this amount in your GSTR-3B data. GST payable amount will be shown in this in your GSTR-3B filing. Okay, GSTR-1 contains the sales information. Okay, so this is the GST summary report. You have to check by yourself to this report. Then only you can know about your particular GST summary. Is there any mistakes in this summary? You have to correct the summary. Then only you can proceed for the GST return. Okay. So next point is you have to go to the GST return. In this GST return report, we have the IFF return also. So IFF return, I already told about that. If any of the GST taxpayers, if they are taken QRMP scheme, then they have to show the B2B invoices value under the IFF return. And GSTR1, they have to file on the quarterly basis. Okay, so this is called IFF, invoice furnishing facility. So if you want to see any of the IFF report, GSTR1 report, 2 report, 3B report, ITC4 report, 6.9, anything if you want to see screen, then you have to click here. Now I can show you the GSTR1 report for the particular date range. This is your GSTR1 report. So all of you know that GSTR1 report contains the 11 tables, B2B, registered party to registered party transaction, B2C large. B2C, what is B2C large? If any of the transaction exceeds more than 2.5 lakhs for the unregistered party, then it comes to the B2C large. What is B2C small? If any of the transaction it goes below the 2.5 lakh for the unregistered party, then it is considered as a B2C small. Same if you did any kind of purchase return or sale return, that is called credit note, debit note, and for the registered party, then that value will be shown in this column, in this row. And credit note and debit note for the unregistered party value will be shown in this row. So as well as export invoices value will be shown here. Tax liability, any of the advances if you received means that value will be shown here. Any of the adjustment or advances you can adjusted means that value will be shown here. Is there any nil rated, exempted or non-GST item if you can sold out means then that value will be shown here. Here we have the HSN summary report also. For any particular HSN wise report values that will be shown in this row. So this is a GSTR1 brief explanation. So GSTR1 screen report, if you want means you can view here. So here you can see that now I did only the 84 number of transaction for the registered to registered customers. So registered customers. So that value will be like this. If you press the enter key here, then what happened? The transactions, all the transactions will be shown by the busy. So if you want to change any of the, if you want to modify any of the transaction means you can open the transaction, then you can change the quantity or value, anything if you want. Okay, so this is the GSTR1 returns. So now I will explain how to adjust the tax amount. So just go to the GST summary report here. In this report only we have the F4 shortcut key. Just press the F4 shortcut key. Then we have the automatic adjustment of the RCM payment, regular tax adjustment, input output adjustment, TDS output adjustment, TCS output adjustment, regular GST adjustment, etc. So suppose if you want to adjust particular regular TDS output or so input output adjustment means if you click here, then automatically on journal voucher it will post here. Okay, by the BG software itself on journal voucher JV will post here. The voucher will be like this. So this is called automatic post adjustment entry. So this is available in the GST summary report. So let's move to the today's actual topic, that is GST returns. So to upload the data to the GST portal, we have to come to the GST return option. Under this, we have the e-return option. So select the GSTR1 e-return. We will get multiple modes of e-returning by the busy, direct method, JSON, etc. So let me select the direct upload method. Select the direct upload and put the date here. Which date you want, you can put the date and press the OK button. Here we will get the error checking tool. Check the error in your transaction. If you specified any wrong GST number, or any state is wrong, bill number is more than 16 characters, or any date range is MMDD YYY format. So that scenario, you will get the errors in this option. As well as you can able to check your HSN related error here. Check errors in HSN summary. Check error in document summary. Is there any cancelled invoice will be available in the particular data? Then that error will be shown in this document summary. After that, proceed the direct upload. So and then busy will proceed the direct upload. So automatically you will receive one OTP in your registered mobile number. So while taking the GST number, which number you can provide it. So that number you will receive one OTP. So that OTP you have to specify here. So after the specify the OTP, you can click the OK button. Then what happened? For your busy data will be loaded or uploaded into the GST department portal. So it is not submitted more, it is upload. It will do only the upload. So for submission, you have to log in your GST portal or GST website and go to the click on the submit button. Once you check and cross check all the data, that uploaded data, if it is correct, then you can upload the then you can submit the data. So this is the procedure to upload the GSTR1. So same way we have the GSTR-3B return also. We have the JSON as per government template and plain Excel. For the 3B return, we don't have the direct uploading method. We have the JSON uploading. We have the JSON upload as per government upload, and plain Excel we have for the 3B. So let me show you how to export the JSON file. Just click on the JSON file here, then put the date range, and here you can specify the path where you want to export the file. That path you have to specify here. Then click the OK button. Check the errors in your transaction, HSN, and document summary, etc. Then proceed for the JSON. Then what happened? Busy will generate one JSON file for the particular specified folder. That file you have to upload into your GST department portal. Then your returns will be completed. So this is the JSON export method. So next is CSV file. If you want to export the CSV file, then you can specify the date range and select the path here. Now I'm giving the path of my desktop. Then you press the OK button. Check the errors in your transaction, HSN, etc. Then you can proceed the CSV file generation. Then Busy will generate one CSV file in your desktop. You can see the CSV file. That CSV file will be here. Totally 11 number of CSV file will be generated here. Why it is 11? Because GSTR1 contains the 11 tables, right? B2B, B2CS, B2CL, etc. So that's why CSV mode, Busy will generate the 11 file. After that, what you have to do? You have to upload the 11 CSV file into your offline tool. So what is offline tool? So for the GST department, that provided an offline tool to generate the JSON file using the particular CSV file that available in this website, gst.gov.in website. Just log in this website. Just go to this portal. Then you click on this services tab. Under this, we have the registration. You can click the download button here. Then you click the office offline tools. Here you will get the return offline tools. So in the return offline tool, you can download the return offline tool by clicking the download tab, download option. Then automatically one return offline tool will download it into your PC. So that file will be a RAR format. You have to extract that file. Then this kind of folder will generate here. In this folder, you'll get the GST offline tool. So just double click on the offline tool. Then what happened? Busy will install one offline tool and just follow the installation procedures. In your desktop only, you'll get this kind of GST offline tool utility. So just double click on that. So double click on that, then offline tool will be started. So in this offline tool, you have to upload all the generated CSV file. So then what happened? This offline tool will give you one single file. That file is in JSON format. That JSON file you have to upload into your GSTR1 return time. Then only the return will happen. So this is the CSV file to JSON file conversion and submission method. So CSV file is available from our Busy, and JSON file you have to create using this offline tool. How to download? You have to click this new tab, then you specify your GST number. So specify the GST number, then you can proceed the data. So I don't have any GST number. Let me check once. So here you have to specify your GST number, then you can proceed the particular page. After the page, you will get to upload the CSV file from the system. So then you can upload one by one CSV file. Then what happened? It will give you one output file of the output file. That file format is JSON. So that file you have to use for your GST return purpose. So this is the CSV method. Next is as per government template. What is as per government template? If any of the user, if they are using the basic edition, means they cannot able to upload GSTR1 data to the direct upload method, because basic edition, direct upload is not available. They have to use the as per government template method. So let me show you how it is work. So I told about the GST offline tool download, correct? So you have to download the GSTR offline tool by the gst.gov.in website. Then you have to extract that particular file. Then you will get this particular, while doing the extraction, you will get these all the files. What you have to do, you have to use this particular Excel template to upload your GSTR data. Let me show you how it is work. First of all, I'll click this as per government template. Then you can click this yes button. Then you can put the date here, which date you want. Next, you can specify the template path. The template is in desktop, GST offline tool. Select the path. Next, here you can specify the exported file path. I can give the exported file path is in test. This is my exported file path. Then you can click the OK button. So then you can check the errors in your data, transactions, HSN date errors, and document errors, etc. Then you can proceed with government template option. Then what happened? Then Busy will give you one output file. Okay, so that file you have to use for your GST return purpose. Okay, so this is the as per government tool method. So it will take a little bit more time, because so they have to pick the particular template and they have to give the output of the values. So it will take a little bit more time. You have to wait for some time. So up to that, we'll move other options. So this is the return method. That return is available under the GST reports menu. Okay, you can use these return tools. So all the returns will be available. That is GSTR1 return, 3B return, ITC4 return, 6 return, etc. is available by the Busy software. So if you want to see any of the GST related report, then you can groom this particular menu, display menu. Here you will have the GST reports. You can see one by one report. If you want the GST register report, you can view the GST register report. If you want GST2A register, sales register, GST other reports. So all kind of GST reports is available under the GST reports menu. Suppose if you want to see any of the mistakes, common mistakes, I told about the common mistakes. Okay, so all the users 100% they cannot do the data entry. Sometimes the mistakes will happen. So that we have to check by using the GST audit reports. You have to use this GST audit report. Under this, you will take the common mistakes. So in your data, if you are not specified the HSN code, or if you are not specified the party state, or if you not specified the any of the particular GST rate, etc., then that mistakes will be shown by this common mistake report. You can view the report here. Okay, here you can see that mistakes found in account master. I think this account master, particular account master, I cannot specify the state name. So what happened if you are not specify the state name correctly, then the transaction, it will take IGST. Suppose, let me tell you an example. You are a dealer of Delhi and you are selling the you are selling the goods to the Uttar Pradesh dealer. And by mistakenly, you are specified that particular customer to the Delhi state only. Then what happened? CGST, SGST will apply, correct? Because it is considered as local sale. Otherwise, if you specify the state in Uttar Pradesh, then what happened? IGST it will applied. So this is the few of the mistakes. That mistakes will be identified by using this option. As well as we have the parties with invalid GST number facility. You can view the any of the party. If you are not specified the GST numbers, then that data will be shown in this report. You can view the report and correct the report. Here you can see that one of the party, Rajasthan party belongs to Rajasthan. The GST number is not specified wrong. So wrongly I specified on GST number. So if you press the enter button here, then directly you can able to change the particular wrong things. Okay. So this is the common mistake report. Next is invalid tax rate in voucher. So while doing the transaction, so what happened? Suppose if you are forget to apply the tax rate in that particular transaction, then that particular mistake will be shown in this report. Okay, you can view for the sales related mistakes. You can view the purchase related mistakes, etc. So that mistakes will be like this. You can see like this. Okay, here you can see this particular transaction. I am not applied the GST percentage. If you are not specified the GST percentage, then it will be your loss. Okay, so you cannot able to claim the ITC for that particular transaction. So these are the few of the mistakes. First, what you have to check the mistakes done by yourself. Then only you can proceed for the GSTR return. Okay, this is well and good. So let me move to the next topic of the day. The topic is GST reconciliation. So GST reconciliation is very much important for nowadays. So I told the reason, because Government of India GST department will say that so data will be 100%. It have to be accuracy. Otherwise, they will put the penalty for you. Okay. So this is the purpose of GST reconciliation. That GST reconciliation utility is available under the transaction menu. Here you can see the transaction menu. Under this, we have the GST miscellaneous utility. In this GST miscellaneous utility, we have the downloading and reconciliation provision. Just you click on this download button, then what happened? We'll get the two more options: auto downloading, manual downloading. You can click the auto downloading option if you want auto download. If you want to auto download, otherwise you can click the manual download. Manual download means you need to download the JSON file, GSTR-3B JSON file by the GST department portal. Then you have to upload that particular file into the BC. Then only the manual process will be takes place. Otherwise, you want to do the auto download, then you can click the auto download. Then you click on this downloading button. Then what happened? Software will download the data automatically. So no need to go for the GST portal or anything. So directly the process will take place by the software. So this is the auto downloading method. Once you download the data, then you have to reconcile the data by using reconcile GSTR data option. Here we have the multiple times, that is party-wise reconciliation, voucher-wise reconciliation, okay, etc. So now I will show you how to reconcile GSTR-2A data party-wise. Just you click on that. What happened after clicking by you? It will ask one filter account option, starting month option, ending month option, etc. So as per your requirement, you can reconcile the data. So let me take the month of April to March. Then you can view the report. That report will be like this. So you can see here the red indicated values, it is a wrong mismatch is available in this particular entry. The blue indicates that the value is perfect and matching. So here you can see first row, the busy data, the value is 1,95,497 is the taxable amount, and total tax amount is 35,190. But GSTR-2A data, that particular data is not available because the seller was not uploaded the particular value in their GSTR-1 return. So that's why the value is showing a red color. Now what you have to do, you have to discuss with your particular seller and you have to inform that why you are not uploaded the values in your GSTR return. They can tell the reason. Suppose if they are not upload the data, maybe they can upload the data for the next month also. So up to that, you will not get the ITC benefit. Once they can upload the GSTR-1 data accurately, then only you will get the ITC benefit. This is the use of reconciliation. So I think all of you clear about this reconciliation report. So that is available under our transaction and reconciliation GSTR data menu. Okay. So now we have we'll check the compare sales GSTR1 and GSTR-3B report. We have the comparison also. You can view the report like this. Okay, download GSTR1. Here also we have the automatic and manual GSTR1 data downloading option. Once you download the data, then what happened? You can compare the GSTR1 3B and your GSTR sales report. Okay, this is the report we have here. Next thing is monthly ITC tagging as per GSTR2A. So monthly ITC tagging means suppose any of the entry the ITC was claimed. So that time you can update the status by yourself. That I can show you how it is work. So this is your monthly ITC tagging report. Here we have the F4 shortcut key, F4. So just press the F4 shortcut key, then one window will appear in front of you. Here you can specify the ITC status of the particular entry. So let me update the status called pending. Then what happened? The status will be updated as pending. So next report, I can update the status called not eligible, okay, or not claimed. I can update the status like this. So that will be updated here. Once you open the particular transaction, you can see here left side, you will get the ITC status. So before that, this function is not available by the BC software, but recently 7.0 onwards, we have to we'll able to see the ITC status by the transaction window. So this is the latest announcement done by ourselves. Okay. So this is the monthly ITC tagging facility. Why it is required? Because of next in any future, if you want to see the ITC status, then it is helpful to you. Just press the F6 button here, then one window will appear. So in this window, you can able to see your GSTR2A and 2B status, as well as ITC status, and as well as filing status also. So before that, this provision will not be available in Busy, but recently 7.0 onwards, we was introduced this feature. F6 is the shortcut key. Kindly remember for that. Okay. So not only in monthly ITC tagging report, this provision is available. Even you can see this particular F6 shortcut key in your ledger report also. Suppose I am taking any of the ledger here. So this is my ledger statement. In this ledger statement, you can press the F6 key and you can see the ITC filing status, GSTR2A to B status, etc. Okay, even you can see the month also, June 2018 fully matched. Before that, it was showing only partially matched, fully matched, like that. But now it is showing month also. Okay, this is the latest announcement done by our 7.0 release. So not only this, again, if you want to see particular F6 provision in your accounting purchase register also, just you go to the purchase register of any of the party. Let me take this particular Avaiva, this party only. Okay, so and if you press the F6 button here, then you can able to see your 2A to B status, filing ITC status, etc. So I hope all of you clear about this particular status checking report using the F6 shortcut key. So later on, next thing is GST reports. GST report, all of you know that in this GST report, you will get all type of GST related summary report, registers and common mistakes related, everything information, every report you will get here. Next reconciliation, it will be clear. Okay. So ITC claim register, if you want to see the ITC claim register, then you can view the ITC claim register under the GST miscellaneous utility. Okay, here you can get the information about your ITC. So ITC claimed in current month and ITC not claimed in current month, both values, it can be shown by the BG software in a single window. Okay, here if you press the enter button, then what happened? The particular drill down will take place and you can able to see all the entries, okay, on the particular data. So this is the provision here, provision we have here. Okay, so I think all of you clear about today's webinar topic. The first thing I have told that how to make the GST returns and how to do the GST return filing from the busy. Second thing I told you that how to reconcile the data, how to match the data, how to check the mismatches, etc. by the busy software. So this is the agenda of our today's webinar topic, today's webinar. So if you have any kind of doubts, if you in your mind, you kindly ask me in your chat box so that I can answer you. So few of the queries I collected by myself as in our mind, I come to my mind, so that I will share with you all. That is, first question is, do we need to file GST return every month? Yes, the GST return is required to be filed on a monthly basis unless you have opted URMP scheme. Suppose if you are a taxpayer and if you have a GST number, you have to file GST return every month. Unless if your turnover is below 5 lakh rupees, then you have the option to select the QRMP scheme. Then that case, you can upload the GST return quarterly basis, but B2B invoices you should file in on the monthly basis. That is called IFF returns. Okay, so this is very clear. So second point is, can I file my own GST returns? Definitely, you can file your own GST returns. Before that, that provision is not available. Why? Because the government GST department was some restriction will be there. If you want to if you want to file the GST returns by self, then you have to take the approval from by the CA or any of the particular concerned person. You have to take the approval. But now the return policy was very simplified by the department. Anyone, they can upload the GST return by self. Okay. How to check the party return filing status? So this is very much important. Why? Because in your GST return GST reconciliation time, if you have any kind of mismatches, or that time you cannot able to ask your supplier, sir, why you are not uploaded the data, why you are not filed the GST return. You cannot able to ask like that. So that's why we have the particular separate utility for to check the return filing status, that I will show you practically. So just you go to the transaction menu. Under the transaction menu, you can select the GST miscellaneous utility. Under this, we have the option to check the check party return filing status. Here you have the on party return filing status checking option, all transacted party setting or self setting. So now I am selected all transacted party validation, return filing status. Check from here and select the month. Select the month. In this report, you can able to see the return filing status. So the party name is Busy Infotech Private Limited. The GST number is 07 so and so, and filing frequency is quarterly. GSTR1 will be filed by the date of 4/5/2022. So this is the way you will get the information about the party return filing status. Okay. And GSTR9 direct upload is possible from Busy. So no, GSTR9 direct upload is not possible from Busy. Why? Because GSTR9 is very much important to all of us, because if any of the mistakes, if you are uploaded, then unable to correct the same. So that's why we cannot provide the GSTR9 direct uploading provision with the Busy. So that will be done by your auditors, tax practitioner only. Why? Because I already told that if you did any of the mistakes, or if you are use the direct upload method from the Busy, then incorrect values it can be uploaded, means it cannot able to change particular values. That's why we provided only the Excel export option. So using the Excel export option, you can export the Excel values, then you can specify that values into your GST portal. Okay, so this is the GSTR9 related information. So you can take the GSTR9 report under the display menu. Here you can see this is the display report. Under this, we have the GST returns. Here you have the GST returns. Under this, we will provide the GSTR9 annual return. Just click on that and specify the date. Then you can export the GSTR9 report. Okay. So I hope all of you enjoyed about today's webinar. I am extremely sorry to say that today I have some of the technical issue while starting the particular webinar, because some of the issue is there. So I'm extremely sorry. So if you have any kind of doubt, means you can ask me into the chat box. So let me answer you. So anyway, I think you don't have any kind of queries in your mind. So if you get any kind of query, you can kindly contact our 24/7 customer care number. The help desk number will be changed right now. The number will be 8282828282 5 times. Kindly note down the number. And if you are not supposed to connect that particular number, 100% you will connect that. If suppose if you are not able to connect the number, then you can mail to us. The mail ID will be support@bz.in. Okay, that time you will get the call back from us. Anyway, all of you, once again, thanks to join the session. Let me meet you soon for the next webinar topic. Up to that, thank you. Have a nice day. See you.